Hey guys, welcome back to Cooking Kiddo. So today we're going to be making a salmon, but before we get into that, we're at 92 subscribers and I really want to get to 100 by the end of the year. Then I will do maybe a live or a challenge. So let's get into it. So before I show my ingredients, I have my two elf helpers back there. And I'm also dressed up as the Grinch for this purpose because I thought it would be fun. Okay, so now to the ingredients. So we have our freshly cut salmon with no skin in portions that I cut. We have long portions and we have square portions over here. And over here I squeezed two limes, and it went up like around here. And then I filled in the rest with rice vinegar. Over here we have a cup of soy sauce. Gotta be careful with that. And I also have vegetable oil in here, but you can also use sesame oil, but I ran out of it, so I had to insist it with vegetable oil. So we just have to use that, but you guys can also use sesame oil. But I'm also gonna use the sesame seeds later and the red pepper. And over here we have, this is ginger, and I made it into like this paste over here. We also have our green onion over here and our cilantro over here. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Cilantro. And over here, I already pre-made my mashed potatoes. My mashed potatoes are with mashed potato and butter. And I'm gonna put it in with the salmon while it's gonna go in the oven. And my oven is preheated to 450. So let's get into the cooking. So before I do this, I want to tell you, after I make my sauce, I'm going to show you how to make my very simple, easy beet salad. It's so good, but let's go back to this. Okay, so I'm going to first add my 2 limes and rice vinegar into this measuring cup, but you can also use a bowl if you want. Then I'm going to add my soy sauce. Ooh, it turned black. Ooh. Then my vegetable oil. That looks cool. And this is also 2 tablespoons, I believe I forgot to say that. Add that in there. Okay, now I'm gonna add, wait, no, not this. This, oopsie. Not too much, not too little. Okay, now let's mix it. Whoa. Okay, I think it's done. I did switch to a whisk because it was easier. So now let's add it to our, miss the spot a little bit. Okay, now I'm gonna add my sesame seeds. Now it's good. So now I'm gonna, oh, that's heavy. I'm gonna add this, and then put it to the oven. So my salmon and my mashed potatoes, that's my dog. My mashed potatoes are in the oven, but I'm gonna take some quick breaks into this because the salmon, you're gonna have the cover on for like 10 minutes and you're gonna take it off for like 5 to 10 minutes. So yeah, now let's get to my beet salad. I'm gonna add a little bit of lemon. Oh, by the way, my beets are cooked already. Just wanna explain that. A little trick. You do that. See, a seed already got in my hand. And the lemon juice just go through. I think that's enough. Ooh. Okay. I also cut my beets. I forgot to say that. I'm gonna add my black pepper. Okay. Now I'm gonna add my olive oil. This thing. This goes so slow. That should be enough. Okay, now let's add my salt. Okay, now let's mix it. Trying to be careful not to spill it. And now it is good. Okay, so now it's out of the oven from the 10 minutes. I'm gonna put it back in my oven without the lid, no lid, for another 10 minutes. So let's put it back in there. Okay, so now my salmon and mashed potatoes are out. So instead of the extra 10 minutes, I did 5 minutes because it didn't need to be in there for an extra 5 minutes. So I just put it for 5. So in total it took 15 minutes for the mashed potatoes and the fish to finish cooking, which is very nice for me. I have finished making my portion, but let's finish off the rest of the portion with our green onion. And our cilantro. My bad, I'm keep losing my train of thought of this word. Okay, and now it's good. Now let's try my delicious spoon. That is so good. The fish, not the fish, fish. The fish was so good. All like the flavors, you can like really get all the flavors. The beets make it really good, and the mashed potatoes are just magnifique. See you guys in the next video. Bye!